every single speaker in this debate who has spoken spoke against the retrospectivity of those measures for those already here on the basis that they undermine basic British fairness. It was also said that it could lock victims into situations of domestic violence, which is absolutely right in the situations that I've worked on in the past and have seen that that is a very real threat. There was concern that these proposals will damage our ability to attract and retain the skills our country needs in a whole range of sectors, and especially in the more remote parts of the country, like my constituency of Folkestone and Hythe. The view that this is a burden that we need to relieve ourselves of, in my view, takes too short-term and narrow a view. It assumes that migrants will switch into benefits or reliance on local authority housing, and I cannot see any evidential basis for that assertion. The Minister talks about 15% of those on universal credit are non-nationals, but if you look at the numbers who are the UK population generally who is foreign-born, is 20%, and so it would seem that that group are less reliant on benefits than the UK population as a whole. These are matters which are across the Chamber today. We've heard points about the damage to community cohesion and integration. These are very real points that must be taken into account very, very seriously. It's not about reducing immigration. I think it was only the Shadow Minister that wrongly suggested that it is. It's about the settlement and who gets to belong here after they've contributed for so long. And I just want to end on this point, and it was raised by other honourable members. I think it's really important, given the strength of feeling that we've heard today, that there is an opportunity for MPs to express their views about these measures if they are to proceed in any form. A motion passed by negative resolution, I would suggest, is not an apt way to do that, but it is important that everybody who has spoken today feeds into the consultation so the views that the government have reflect the views of the country as a whole. Thank you.